Alright, so this is my Singularity Computers Spectre build. This was one of the original 20 units made for consumer use. My loop is fairly simple now. I did have this pump and res back here installed and had the GPU loop attached to that, but when I got the second 2080 Ti, I went ahead and took the second loop out and just simplified it, and it looks a lot better. It's a lot cleaner, a lot less junk. Anyways, as the loop goes, as you can see, this is the reservoir pump going up to the GPU. I decided to run these in parallel. These new what do you call it? The new EK SLI bridge blocks are freaking awesome. I really love the way they look. Anyways, it goes up from the GPU to the CPU, out the CPU to the RAM, out the RAM to the top rad, 360 EK slim rad, out of that over here to the other rad, and then back to the reservoir. Yeah, I used some, as I said, I used the EK slim radiators, 360 millimeter. I have the InWin Polaris aluminum RGB fans, which are a dream when it comes to cable management, but static pressure not so great. Luckily, because I have so many fans on here, it doesn't need that much static pressure. The lighting is done through two different controllers. The GPU blocks and the fans are both connected to a small push button RGB controller, and the LED strips, one on the top and the bottom, that are lighting up the acrylic distribution plate, are dark side, and they are controlled by a dark side controller, which is down in there inside the PSU shroud. I have three 1 terabyte Mushkin reactor SSDs. I have two 500 gigabyte WD Black M.2 SSDs. My RAM block is Alpha Cool. The rest of the water blocks are EK. I went with the shiny silver / black chrome look using Bits Power nickel plated brass tubing, and these monsoon fittings. They're the EV2 fittings, and there's some various fittings on here that are Bits Power as well. There's some fittings you can see coming from the rad to that 90 degree, and these fittings here they're not Bits Power, they are what are they? Barrow, I believe. Barrow or Touch Aqua, I can't remember. But other than that, my custom cables were all done by Mainframe Customs. Not Mainframe, Main Gear, excuse me, Main Gear Customs. And they're pretty good. I am a fan. As you can see, I had to sort of ghetto rig this bottom GPU. This case isn't really... If you had two GPUs that only ran on a single 8-pin, it would be perfect. But the cable management built into the back of the distribution plate, back here, you can see there's the 24-pin, there's the 8-pin plus 8-pin going to the GPU, and over here is the CPU cables going up there. It's not exactly built for multiple GPUs that require 8 plus 8 pins. So I made do and ran this one down here. It doesn't look too bad, so I'm not going to complain much. The cable still needs to be trained a little bit, but oh, I have a 8700K in there as well, and inside of a what do you call it? The NZXT N7 motherboard, which a lot of people give me crap about, but I don't really care. I like the way it looks. Anyways, that is my build in the Singularity Computers Spectre.